Alright, what is going on, guys? Today I'm going to be doing another unboxing video. I just got this package in. Gotta kind of show the bottom of it because there's tracking details and stuff like that. But I just got this package from Japan. I ordered it using Sendico. It's basically just a service that lets you buy things from Japan and get them shipped over to you. I only got a couple things in this one, but one of them's very cool and something that I feel like most of you probably haven't seen before, so let's just get into it. And although it looks pretty massive on the camera, just because of, you know, the zoom level of my phone and everything, this is a very tiny box. Like, this is a lot smaller than most of the other ones I've gotten. But I'll just kind of pull everything out one by one and show them. Oh wow, everything's just in here. So I guess I'm not pulling it out one by one. So I guess let's just go. I gotta be very careful not to damage anything. So the first thing kind of unboxes here. You might be able to tell what it is already. But it is a Bandai Wonderswan. What I've just realized is that there's no battery cover, which I'm pretty sure was supposed to be included. That's a little annoying because you can't really use the thing without one. But yeah, it's a Wonderswan color, and it's the Final Fantasy edition. And because of that, I also got this right here, which is Final Fantasy. Obviously, it's in Japanese, so I won't really be able to understand it. But it's just cool to have to go along with the system. Just kind of slides in there like that. I gotta look back at the listing. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to come with a battery cover. It's possible, because the way that they do things is they kind of pull things out and package it together. Like I said, the game was with a separate package. So maybe the battery cover is with one of the other things, because I really want to know if this works. But we'll set that aside for now. Basically, if you don't know about that, it's just like a Japanese-only console. It was developed by the same guy that made the Game Boy at Nintendo. He ended up getting fired after the Virtual Boy failed, and went with Bandai to design this. So that's kind of cool. Next thing here is actually complete in box, and the box is in pretty good shape after getting shipped. It doesn't look like the corners are dented or anything like that, but let's cut this open very carefully. It might have got dented just a little bit, but I don't know what part of that happened just from this shipping or just over time. But this is a complete in box Neo Geo Pocket Color, which is really cool. I was originally going to buy one that was loose, and the complete in box one ended up being like almost the same price. So I mean, why wouldn't I? So inside here we got the actual system. Got a bunch of paperwork and something here. Oh, a 2032 watch battery. I don't really know what that's for, but cool. maybe that's what the system runs off of. Oh, I think. Huh. It's got a watch battery and AA's. I've never really looked too deep into this system to see kind of how it's powered. Here's all the booklets and everything for it. Still very good condition. Probably never even taken out of this bag. The system's still in the original bag. Like, this looks like it was never used. I mean, obviously there's signs of it being used. I know it wasn't. But it's very good condition. But this was basically SNK's competitor to the Game Boy. It didn't do very well. It was actually released here in America, but they're not very easy to come by, so I got one from Japan because it was cheaper. Let me see how this watch battery goes in. I'm assuming that's what this is for. Maybe this holds saves or something? I'm really not sure, but I'll drop it in. Guess it can't hurt. I mean, honestly, these batteries are like $8 for a 2-pack of them. Getting one is kind of a nice bonus. So we'll just kind of slide that in there. Close that up. That won't just let it turn on, will it? No. So that must be for holding saves or something. Let me grab some AA's. A little bit of rust on that. Hopefully it still works. If not, I mean, that's not the end of the world. Oh, there it goes. Select language. Okay. Can I choose? Oh, I can choose English. That's cool. English, yes. Colors for monochrome. Black and white, I guess. Maybe this is just what's saved on there. Oh yeah, date and time. Okay. I'm just gonna put when I'm recording this. You'll see how far in the future I actually end up uploading it. 9:42. I do actually have a game for this. And a little... That's a really cool intro. So like I said, I do have a game for this. So let me go grab that, and I will be right back. Alright, so I'm back. I have my game. This is a US game, but thankfully it's region free, so it doesn't matter. I actually found this at a game store, and I was like, oh, Sonic for the Neo Geo Pocket Color? Why not? There it goes. So this game is kind of like a Sonic Advance game, but for this. I think this was before Sonic Advance. But yeah. Very neat. I can barely see what I'm doing because, you know, non-backlit screen. I've been wanting one of these for a while. I picked this game up probably about 6 months ago, and there's a couple other really good games for this. There's like a couple Metal Slug games, SNK vs. Capcom, like some really neat stuff. So I'm definitely going to be collecting a lot more for this system now that I have one. Now on to the final thing. I did only get 3, but you know, they were three things that I've been kind of wanting for a while, or things that are very interesting. So this last thing, you can see it's got a 3DS or a DS charger. It's not specifically a 3DS charger. I don't know if I'll be able to get this out of here easily. So this is it. Unfortunately, that battery cover is not in here, so I must have just not read the listing. I'll try like a balled up piece of tinfoil and see if I can get that thing to turn on, because I am really curious on if it works. But this right here is something you probably have never seen before. This top part's a little messed up, but hopefully that might be fixable. Using some kind of like sandpaper and smoothing that out. I don't really know. But this is called a Nintendo Zone. It's just Nintendo Zone, I think. Right down there. NZB001 is the model number. And it's basically, I think it's a DSi put into like this little almost Pokédex looking thing. Like, this kind of looks like the Pokédex from the Pokemon show, at least some of the seasons. But this was used to distribute games. Let me actually pull the cartridge out of here, because there is a cartridge in it, I believe. This was used to distribute demos to systems through Download Play. So here's the software that this one would use. Unfortunately, I do not have like the access to this, and I think it got shut down. This basically connected to the internet to download demos. However, I have an R4 card with a ton of the old Nintendo distribution cartridge ROMs put on here. So we're gonna pop that in here, and I have to plug this in quick, and then we'll try it out. Let me see if this charger works here, by the way. 100 to 120, so it'll work here. That's cool. Alright, so let's plug that in. And I'm not sure if there's a power button. I guess not. It looks like it just kind of turns on when it turns on. But here we go. This says something. Oh, it's having me set the date. Okay. Sure. I don't think it really matters. I hope. I can't read Japanese. Please, just let me go. Blue. Sure. Okay. We're in, I think. Yep, there we go. So this is basically just the bottom screen of a DSi with nothing else. Which is kind of neat. I have no... I don't know what I just did. Not what I was supposed to do, I guess. As that comes up, I press no. Okay. Okay. No, I don't need to look at the camera. Let me see if I could change this to English really quick, so I can understand it. So this cartridge is not reading. So let me see if that's an issue on my end, or if maybe the R4 just doesn't work in here. Because if that's the case, then that's a little annoying, because then that means my entire plan for this is kind of gone. I really don't know what this is either. It was kind of like in here, I think. Maybe that has to be in here. I have no clue. Oh, it holds the power cord. That's kind of neat. There, so it kind of holds the power cord in place so it doesn't get yanked out. That's cool. So there's the Nintendo distribution cartridge. That comes up. Nothing. Let me try a retail game and see what happens. This time I'll give it a fair chance. Unlike my other video, I'll use a cartridge that doesn't have any weird region garbage. It would help if I took the old one out. So maybe it is just like locked down to only run oh no, Yoshi's Island works. Okay. So that gives me a little bit more hope. Maybe this is just dirty. I'm gonna try it a couple more times, kind of pop it in and out and see what happens. Because I really want to get the distribution ROMs running on here. I think that would be cool. That is very weird and kind of disappointing. I was hoping I'd do this thing where, you know, I get it, I have the R4 card, and I use it to kind of just distribute whatever. Looks like that's not gonna work, unfortunately. If I figure something out, I'll add it onto this video, but I really don't know why it's not working, aside from it being like a cheap junk R4 card. Okay, so I did record like an outro for this video and everything a couple days ago when I originally got this and did everything, but I looked on eBay and I actually found this for sale, which is the Volume 2 Download Station cartridge. I don't know if it matters. I'm going to cover that serial number. I don't think it does. I doubt they care. But yeah, it's an original Download Station cartridge. And I was having problems getting an R4 card to work, but I think that's just because the cartridge is cheap. Because if I stuck a piece of paper in there to kind of like push the pins up, it would work. I now have this, so I'd rather kind of redo that section of the video, but showing it with an authentic cartridge. Get the little cover thing screwed in there. And wherever I put the power cord, there we go. I can't remember if I said this in the other part, but this little thing here is supposed to hold the plug in place. You're supposed to kind of pop that up, plug it in, and then it locks it. I don't need it. It is kind of in the way, though. I don't need it, and I'm not going to use it because it's going to get kind of annoying, like, whenever I have to unplug it next. It's just supposed to stop the cord from getting, like, yanked out. Did I not plug it in all the way? I think I might not have gotten good contact. There we go. Nintendo DS Download Station. I'll kind of set that over to the side and let me get my iQ DSi. It actually interestingly shows all the total requests, so I think that's how many demos have been downloaded of this. So I don't know what exactly all of these are. I'm assuming these are all just like the letters that go to the games. So whatever AMFE demo is, it got downloaded 24 times. I'm assuming that that's probably Metroid, because I know that's on here, and that to me seems like the one that people would download more, but I guess let's see once I get on this, because if that number goes up when I do it, then I know that's the one. So you just go into Download Play here, comes up DS Download Station Volume 2. Press that to connect. And just showing this here, it doesn't matter what region this is, it doesn't matter which region the cartridge is, it doesn't matter the region of the thing. So I have a Japanese distribution station with a US cartridge and an IQ Chinese DSi, and they're all working together. So yeah, we got Big Brain Academy, Metroid Prime Hunters, Magnetica, which I've never heard of, Brain Age, Tetris Push, Tetris, X-Men 3, Over the Hedge, that's kind of funny, and that's it. So I'll try Prime Hunters and see if that's that one there, if that bumps up to 25. Yep, okay, so it is Prime Hunters, I was right. So they basically just have to download here, so it takes a couple minutes. I'll kind of speed this up so you guys don't have to wait the entire time. And it shows all the controls and everything up at the top, which is pretty cool. Alright, so it's just about to finish. I'm just going to set this aside so I can show this a little bit better. Basically, you would start this up and then just close the top and leave it. That shows if something's communicating with it. That shows the power. So I'm going to set that over there. I am curious how different this demo is from the first Hunt demo, which came with, not sure what game it came with, but it was like an actual cartridge with a demo of Prime Hunters. So it shows multiplayer, which is really interesting. I will try that in a little bit because I want to see if that works. But let's just do a bot battle. So this looks like it's the multiplayer. Just kind of interesting. I thought they would do the like the first level of the single player, but I guess not. Let me turn the volume up. Press fire to begin. I don't know what the fire button is. So yeah, it's just like a bot match. That's probably way too loud. I think there's a way to play this now, with like homebrew to get the servers back, or like a DNS server. Maybe I'll try that at some point. But I mean, this is kind of an interesting way to try it out. I am curious how the multiplayer works. So if it'll let me go back to the menu without having to re-download the whole thing. I'll grab another DS and see what I can do. Prime Hunters, yes. Let's click on multiplayer here. Yep, so yeah, it looks like I can create a game. This seems like a lot of layers. So you're using download play to get the game onto your system, and then you're going with another person who has the game on their system, and then you're using download play to connect to each other and play multiplayer. It's very strange. Something that is kind of interesting, you see the like the connection lights? Those are flashing at the same time as this one. Or it's like out of sync, but these two are flashing together. It's kind of cool. I mean, they're all connected to the same cartridge, so that makes sense, but it's just kind of neat to see. Alright, so let's do multiplayer. Available games. It says 13. I don't know what... oh, wait, is that... I don't know. I don't know what 13 means, but... Let's go here. Pog Gamer. That was not me that set this. Whoever owned this DSi set it to Pog Gamer. That's kind of funny. Fire button. Alright, so yeah. Multiplayer does work, which is very interesting, because you're playing download play off of that. I wonder if these are connecting back to the demo cartridge for multiplayer. I don't know how you would even be able to check that. I don't know if they're connecting to each other, or if they're using the demo cart as like a server. If someone is more knowledgeable about this than me, that would be a cool thing to find out. I assume that they're connecting to each other, but I mean, it's possible that it's the other way. Let me try to find where I am just to show it. Yep, there we go. See each other. So yeah, that's really cool. Let me go and kind of look at some of the other demos that are on here. So, I don't really care about Big Brain Academy. I do want to see... I'll just do standard Tetris on this one. And then for this one... I'm wondering what Magnetica is. Yeah, let me find out what Magnetica is. I'm not gonna do all... Oh, you have to wait. That's kind of funny. Imagine, like, being at a GameStop or something and, like, 6 people are trying to download the Prime demo to play with each other, and, like, you gotta wait for each one to finish. Alright, so is this just straight up Oh, it is just straight up Tetris. Okay. I don't know if this version of Tetris ever came out. If anyone knows, let me know, but this is actually, like, kind of neat, with the Mario skin and everything. Maybe, like, DSiWare? Oh, is it one of these? Yeah, I've seen these games. Well... Let me see. Yeah, this is what I thought it was. So it's one of these where you gotta, like... I don't know if you have to switch them, or... I really don't know how this works. Oh, okay, yeah, I see. Yep. I remember playing the Pokemon version of this as, like, a Flash game on Pokemon.com when I was little. I wonder if anyone remembers those. Let me know if you guys ever played anything on Pokemon.com. There were, like, these Flash games you could play that would get you coins to use in TCG Online, which was kind of cool. And you could buy booster packs and stuff with it. But anyway... That's where I'm gonna end this video. I'm running out of time to record, unfortunately. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the demos actually running and the demo station working. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more videos of this kind. I'm always on the lookout for weird things like this, like demo stations and whatever else. So if I ever find something else like this, I'll definitely make a video on it. So just let me know. Let me know if you want to see more of that kind of content, and I'll kind of focus on trying to get more of these. Maybe some more demo cartridges to try out, whatever else. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.